This is Amy. Today we have a very special guest. He also happens to be my husband. This is Eddie. Say hi, Eddie. We're gonna discuss a little bit about how we actually influenced him and his new project. I think it's gonna be called Love Dad, right? Maybe.
It might be. We might need to work on the.
We might work on the name.
Title.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit as to what
inspired you?
Yeah, what inspired you besides us, and then like what your goals are and what you're gonna be focusing on.
I mean, of course, the Love Mom channel had a lot to do with it. I just think it's a good idea for a lot of dads to get together and talk about guy stuff. A bunch of the topics that I was thinking about range from marriage, commitment, cars,
single parenting,
sports, bringing up blended families. Just a bunch of different things that that sometimes can plague dads from time to time. Sometimes we don't have an answer. Sometimes we don't. Some of us don't have a father figure. Some of us didn't grow up with our dads or with father influence. So
right.
I thought it'd be a good idea to.
I was very excited to hear that he wanted to do this, only because we do hear just a lot about girl power and single moms, how they have it hard, and how but there's also a lot of dads out there, whether married or they're single, that work hard, and they're also part of this whole process of parenting, and I don't think there's enough of it out there. We see a lot about moms this, and working moms and working from home moms, but what about the dads that are out there working and trying to be a parent, and trying to make a difference in the lives of their family and their children? So I'm really excited. For it, and I think you guys should look out for it. We'll let you know when they go live. All right, thanks for watching. Say bye. This is the worst ending. I am so bad at endings, dude. I'm like, whoop. I go, all right, bye. I'm so bad at that, huh?
Something about the pressure of a camera.
Yeah, it kind of makes you stop. Like, I don't know what it is either.
Like, why do you have this thing on?
Yeah, you guys did good though.
You guys did really good.
Yeah. You did good.
I like your whole bit on like the blended families. I didn't think about that, but that's actually true. And there isn't really an outlet.
That's your number one thing, huh? Blended families.
Yeah, a lot of the guys that I know, a lot of my friends, they come from like not only they come from families, but like at an early age we had kids, and then later we remarried. For some reason or another, things happen, and you get divorced, you get separated or whatever, and then you end up falling in love again or whatever, whatever.
And then I think it's hard also, like a stepdad, how they're parenting a young boy, the role, I think with the mom, like, it's
big
hard.
Time.
I feel like
Are you recording this?
Maybe.
Okay.
No pressure.
That's a good point.
No, because I really do believe that, like my fiance, he was raised by his stepdad, and they had a really rocky relationship, but the way they he has a lot to be grateful for, because at least he had someone there that taught him how to be a man, that he had someone, a role model kind of thing. Even though he wasn't the best, it didn't work out with his mom, he really holds on to that for him. And I think that having any man, a stepdad, is a big, a really big deal. Yeah, it's a very big deal. And I never understood how important it is to have a male figure in a boy's life. In a boy's life.
It's hard. It makes a difference. Like it's how he's gonna be with his girlfriend. How he's gonna be in his relationship.
Yep.
So man figure determines that.
Yes.
Is he gonna be? Well, the mom has a lot to do with that too. Is he gonna be a gentleman or?
The facts show it too. 85% of men that are in prison grew up without a dad in their home.
Wow.
Which says a lot about
65
marriages, how they're going down.
I'm not sure on the exact stats, but there's a large number of men
that are growing up
in domestic violence situations that grew up without a male role model. Men are less men are less likely to be successful if they grow up without a father figure in their life. So a lot has to do with leadership in the family.
That's true. I agree.
And I think social media has a lot to do with what we see on TV. Like they don't nurture the marriage anymore. The whole idea of marriage.
And
It's not about marriage anymore. Like you gotta go back to like those
No, it's a
Brady Bunch.
And in
Principles.
like the modern family, if you think about it, like I get more surprised when you see parents are together rather
Right.
a family that's together rather than a divorce. Like growing up, I remember like I thinking like, oh, your parents are together. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And that's how I feel, and that's ingrained in me because my parents were divorced and so forth. And I think about I see like parents like stepdads. I see the moms every time the stepdad tries to step in and parent. There's like this really weird tension.
Yeah, it's like
Really
shaky
weird.
ground.
It's really shaky ground. Yeah.
Well, if we felt you saw it in with your because I have three step kids.
Oh, okay.
But they're older. She's 19,
20,
20. Chris is 18,
18,
and then Becca she's
15.
15. So he saw it. Me going through it. I think Becca was probably because I met her when she was really young.
Yeah.
She gave me, but I mean, I really don't even remember having a hard time with them because they were they're really good kids, and we bond. I mean, Chris is kind of a little, MIA right now, but
I think Amy had a lot to do with it, though. I mean, they absolutely love her. We get together now, or I'll get together with my kids, and they'll be like, "Oh, I miss Amy. She's so funny."
I don't even think they come to visit him. They come to visit me.
I think so too. Yeah.
The relationship you build, like I feel like the role as to step parent is really like
That's by choice.
changing.
Like,
Yeah, a step
it's
parent.
not,
Exactly.
You're not my kid because I had you. You're
Yeah.
not like my kid
Yeah.
because we're choosing to be in
Yeah,
our lives. You know what I mean?
exactly.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then I'm especially like fascinated with the role of a stepdad with the son, like with the stepchild.
So with
I
you,
really do.
how do you feel? Like, how did you feel kind of seeing like your kids kind of have, like another father figure in their life?
At times I would worry, but I mean, I don't know. I couldn't really do much. I couldn't really do, especially because of my background with.
That's a whole other show.
Right.
Watch Love Dad. That's like a whole series. Right?
Yeah.
That's a lot to talk about.
I was just hoping my kids would still, find a place in their heart for me.
Yeah.
And I think every dad feels the same way. I do have a friend of mine who's raising someone else's son, and his stepson is 17 years old, and he's Sal.
Oh.
hmm And he's having a tough time with him. So that's something that.
Love Dad we'll talk about.
Yeah. We'll definitely touch on
Yeah.
with Sal.
Yeah. So I think we're done here. I think that was awesome. I think we can fit.